Gonna get my nose. Gonna get my nose now. Gonna get my nose. Gonna get my nose. Hey. Gonna get my nose. Hey. Gonna get my nose. Hey. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you're rubbing your nose. You're sleepy.
Lauren, darling, look at me.
Hello there.
We got a patty cake. Are you taking pictures now?
You're gonna take Grandma's picture too.
A patty cake, a patty cake, a baby man. Bake me a cookie. Whee! Stay down,
Pretty girl.
pretty girl. These are good girls. She's
I'm
my
gonna tell her
little
a story.
darling.
I just talked to her.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look over here, Gigi.
Why don't you tell her a little bit about yourself?
About myself?
Yeah.
You all that on me, I'll be in there first.
Where shall I start now?
Oh.
Yeah. This is Lauren. She's a pretty girl. Well, someday you're gonna come by by Grandma, by Gigi. You're gonna visit with Mommy and Daddy.
You gonna go to Chicago and see Gigi?
Yeah.
Huh? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Is that what you're gonna do?
We'd love to have you.
You think you'll go see Gigi in Chicago? Oh, that sounds like
Yeah.
fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll be a nice trip.
Yeah.
Something to remember you by. I'm on camera now? Yeah, we are on camera, sweetheart. We are. Yes. Daddy's taking us. Yes. Pretty girl. We're on camera. We have to,
here.
we have to be telling them a nice story. We'll start with pretty soon you'll be reading a book. Our Grandma will be reading it for Gigi, okay?
Grandmother, why don't you look up here so we can get
Yeah,
you
I'm
in the shot
looking at her.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
You
Yeah.
have that now?
Okay, yeah. I got all of you. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren, could you see us?
Yeah. Why don't you, one of my favorite stories, Grandmother, is how
What is it?
Granddad proposed to you.
That what?
How Granddad proposed
Oh, how
to
Granddad
you.
proposed to me?
Yeah, I think you were telling that to Jill the other
Uh.
day. Why don't you tell us that story again?
You mean the Granddad Hornick?
Yeah,
Oh, yes, that was some story. That was a real story.
a real love
True
story.
love. Look, that was a love story.
How did you meet him?
Well, he came to visit with a friend of his from the railroad, you know, and I came home and along, and I saw we had company. That was unexpected. So we had company, and it seemed like he took a liking to me right from the start, because he asked me for my photograph. I only had one of those. I was sweet 16 then, and this was really cute. And so, so then we kept corresponding, and first thing you know, he asked me if he could have one of those photographs of myself, and I said, I only have the one. Well, I was willing to have one reproduced, remade, and this is the way it was. So it seemed like it was love at first sight. I mean, I had a steady girlfriend.
Never before.
Never before. So I was, and then all his friends and neighbors were surprised that he was going to be married the following year.
Well, didn't you get something in the mail?
Oh yeah, I got my diamond ring to the mail. He proposed, no, you don't want to hear about it. Don't let that happen to you, Lauren.
Proposed through the mail, huh?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how,
Should I pick? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Grandmother, why don't you tell Lauren about, well, how old were you when you got married?
Oh, when we got married, well, Granddad was about 4 years older than I was, but that didn't make any difference, you know, the days. I was 19 years old
And where'd you get married?
in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were married in my hometown.
Yeah.
That's where I was born and raised.
Who showed up at your wedding?
And then, and what?
Who was at your wedding?
Oh, we only had a home reception, like at the home, you know, not in a big hall like they do today. It was a home wedding.
Did you have your whole family there?
They had my godparents there, invited, and of course my sisters and brothers, all the family, you know.
What were your parents' name?
My parents' name was Mary, I was Mary the third. My grandmother was Mary, and her name from home was Maciak.
Mary Maciak?
Maciak.
That was
yeah.
your grandmother's name?
My mother's mother.
And where was Mary Maciak from?
And she was born in, that was in Austria-Hungary, I believe is where they lived, when she was a little girl. And when she came to America, she got her mother to visit here, and she stayed with us. She lived with us. Because my grandfather passed away, and my grandmother was all alone there. And of course, Granddad again was, and then my father's mother was staying with us too, you know. And they at the same time, because their husbands were, passed on. But it was a happy family. It was 8 of us children. 3 sons and 5 daughters.
That was your immediate family.
That was the what?
Was that your family?
Yeah, that was my family.
How many
And our
brothers
dad's
and
family had a mother, and she was also a widow. And she was to our wedding, you know, to our reception and the wedding. And his 2 sisters came to our wedding from Chicago. And then we all went back together, you know, by train, because he was a trainman, a conductor. He was a railroad man on the railroad.
Who was this?
Granddad Hornick.
And your dad, what was his family? Where was his family
His
from?
name again, now his name was Vanasek. And that comes like in, well, you would call it, well, some people call it the Czech, you know, it's a Bohemian, more Bohemian and Slovak. And he was from, also from Austria.
Was he born in Austria?
Yeah, he was they were both born in Austria. They were
And-
born and raised in Austria.
When did they come to the United States, you know?
Oh, I don't know how many years ago, but she was a young lady then, and she was the only daughter. She had 4 brothers, and she was the only daughter. So they're all, you know, very fond of her because she was just that kind of a person.
What was the name of your brothers and sisters?
The names of theirs, the first names?
Yeah,
Well,
of all of your
John-
brothers and sisters.
Yeah, John was my oldest brother, and then I followed. I was the next one born. And then my sister Eleanor was her name, but we call her Ella for short. And then there was Betty. You know Betty. Yeah, well, you met her here, her daughter. That was her daughter. Well, she was another sister of mine, and I still have one more sister left. She and I are the only 2 left out of 8 children, a family of 8.
And that's Joe.
No, Joe and I are the only ones. She's the youngest of the girls, and I was the oldest. She's the firstborn. But
So when you got married, where'd you live?
I came to Chicago with my husband. He had my past for me as, you know, as the wife of a yard brakeman, you know.
Yeah. Who did he work for?
He worked for the now today it's Conrail, because they merged with New York Central Railroad.
And did you call him Andy? Or did you go by Andrew?
For short, we called him Andy, yeah. And he was the only son too. He had 3 sisters and he was the only boy. So this seemed you were lucky with girls in that family.
And then when did you have Ruth?
Oh, Ruth was, we were married in 1919, August 31st, 1919. And she wasn't born until 1923 is when she was born. Look at, she's eating.
And you were living in Chicago at the time?
Then I came, well, my mother-in-law had a home with like 2 flats, you know. So we had our own apartment, our own flat. And she and her daughters, you know, his sisters lived downstairs. So this is the way we were.
And then you had Bob.
And then Bob came along 2 years later, Robert did. And then Andy followed about 4.5 years later. So you see there was a space there.
Were you living on Tallman Avenue the whole time?
Yeah, I'm still living on Tolman Avenue.
How long have you lived there?
Well, all these years, since 1919, I'm still there.
Oh.
But I'm just about 5 doors away from where we had a home. When I remarried the second time, and there was a neighbor of mine that had only 1 son. And I knew his wife, but I never associated, because I was too busy working, raising my family, you know.
So
And
now you're talking about Zig.
yeah, and now I'm on that's on the second marriage. But I'm not gonna tell you that story.
So your granddad passed away.
In 1937. 1937.
That was right in the middle of the Depression.
Let's see, that was, yeah, it was.
I think, well,
He died
33
March,
was when-
March 22nd in 1937.
That was a train accident.
Yeah.
Well, he went too young. He was only, 40-some years old.
41.
He was early 40, very early. You want to burp now, darling? You want to burp a little bit?
And so now this is your,
Oh,
what great-grandchild is Lauren? What number?
She would be 6 or 5.
6.
Michael's
Because
6.
you
Now she's the 6th one. She's the latest one.
Lauren, darling,
She's
you want her to burp
my
a little bit?
great granddaughter.
Shut off.
Would you like some more? She's watching.
Well, grandmother, how many grandchildren do you have?
Oh, right now I have, let's see, grandchildren.
Yeah.
I believe, what was it? Let me try to figure. There's you of 3 or 4 of you here. Oh no, 3. You and Renee and Andrea. And of course, Bob has 4 girls. That's 4, and 4 and 3 are 8. Or what is it? Right?
What are Bob's girls'
4 and
names?
3. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And then Andy has 4. So 7 and 4.
Or 11.
11. Yeah, 11 grandchildren. I always said I had 11 grandchildren. I
And
always said that.
Bob's girls, what are their names?
Oh, Rebecca and Naomi. And of course, she's a school teacher. Becky is in special education. And Naomi's a lawyer, just like herself. Just like Lauren's daddy and mommy. And of course, then there's, that's 11. I always figured I know what I had to do to those 11 children. It was my wish all these years. And of course, it's going to be given to them as a memory, in the memory of Grandpa Hornick.
Well, that's awfully nice
Yeah,
of you.
although you people you didn't know him, but you heard of him, and you heard everything you heard was really.
Sound like a fine gentleman.
Yes, he sure was.
And then Andy, he has,
And he's there. Both of my sons, Andy and Bob, are qualified engineers. In fact, Andy still works for the Board of Education.
They worked on the trains for a long time.
Yeah, well, he's still on. Oh, no, you don't. It's too much. You're not gonna finish? No, you want more?
And then Lauren's one of your great grandchildren.
I have to make sure she gets all those no bubbles. Oh. You're not very comfortable? You're not too comfortable?
Well, grandmother, tell me, if you have one wish for Lauren, what would that be?
If I had one wish for Lawrence,
Yeah.
well, I just hope she be this pretty. I know she's very pretty now, and I know that she'll be just as pretty then.
Well, I hope she's as fine of a lady as you
Oh,
are,
I
grandmother.
know she will, because with your parents, as you are, she'll have the best of everything. You were spitting it out. Yeah.
She's such a pretty woman. She gets her mustache and all cleaned up real pretty. Huh? She's a pretty girl.
There's mother and daughter. Yeah.
Mother and daughter.
You got us all lined up talking?
Mm-hmm.
You mean we're on camera?
Yeah.
We're on sound? Oh, well, Mother, did you enjoy your visit this time? Tell me, because, you know, that's how you get invited again when you say, oh, I had such a fantastic time. I just hate to leave. I want to come back again.
That's right.
Make everybody in Chicago feel real jealous.
Real jealous.
Right.
Yeah, make them jealous.
Good.
The only thing is, she's been telling everybody how warm it is here in California. It's been a very cold winter so far.
Well, that didn't matter.
Yeah, even lady here hasn't given up her fur coat this winter because we wanted her to stay warm, so we've kept her real fluffy this winter, haven't you, lady? Aren't you a sweet little girl? Say, woof, woof. She doesn't bark on command. You can see she's a very gentle little girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mother and daughter, this is going to be the end of the film here.
Okay. But say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, until next time.
Goodbye. Till next time.
Bye, everybody.
Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Looky, there's Miss Muffet. You're looking at Lady, aren't you? Let's see what's on the next page. Ooh, that page looks like it's starting to tear. Ooh, look at this about the 3 little kittens. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens and they began to cry. She's very attentive. You notice how well she reads and follows in the book. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Mommy dear, we've lost our mittens, said the 3 little kittens. Well, Mama dear said, well, then you shall have no pie. So let's see what else happens to the 3 little kittens. They found their mittens and they began to cry. Mommy dear, we found our mittens. May we have some pie? Oh, there's Lady. There's Baba, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little girl who lives in Eaton Court. No, it's Elgin Court, right. Okay. Now, what else do we have here? Oh my goodness, look at all these pretty pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I caught a hair alive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I let him go again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, all over Grandmommy's skirt. Well, that's the end of the movie. Sorry about that. Pathé movies is all over. Lady Luck. He fast as you can. Pat it, roll it, and mark it with the B, and throw it in the oven for baby and me. Or for Lauren, I should say. Right? Lauren, did you make patty cake for him? Some more?
Hi, Lauren.
Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. How about this little piggy? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. And this little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went all the way home. Is that what that little piggy did?
So it's most difficult for you with each.
Coming to get you. Here comes
Who's gonna
Mom.
get you? Somebody gonna get you? Somebody gonna get you.
How old is Lauren now? Lauren is 6 months old.
Oh.
She is so big. Show Grandmommy how big you are. Open your arms up real wide. So big.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up.
So big. Show Daddy how big you are. Here, stand up. Stand up real nice. And girl.
Bounce.
How big are you, Lauren? So big? Show Grandma. Daddy girl.
Hi,
That's
Lauren.
a good girl.
There she is. That's my smiling baby. Yeah.
That's a big girl.
Yeah.
She's Grandmommy's darling, huh? Did you come see Grandmommy on her birthday, huh? You did.
I did. Maybe you can say happy birthday,
Can you say
Grandma.
happy birthday to Grandmommy? How about giving Grandmommy a big
Oh,
birthday
give
hug?
me a big hug.
Can you
Come,
give Grandmommy a big
come.
hug?
Put your arms around me here.
Give her a big hug? Say, oh, that's sweet. Say, I love you, Grandma.
I love you too.
Can you come over and see Mommy? Come on.
Oh, isn't she sweet looking?
Hi, darling. That's a pretty dress you have on. You sure are a pretty girl. My goodness. What a happy baby. Hi, Lauren.
Hi. You gonna walk over here? Come on, let's see you walk.
Can you walk in like that? Let's see. Can you move? Can you come over here and see Mommy? Come to Mommy. Hi. Boy, that looks like fun. That sure does look like fun. It sure does. You having a good time?
Yeah. You having a good time, Lauren?
Huh? You having a good time, baby?
How old are you, Lauren? 6.5 months, right? Yeah.
Is that right? Hi, darling. You're a pretty baby. You sure are. You sure are a cutie. Hi, darling. Aw, you're a sweet girl. You sure are a sweet little girl.
Sound like a little mouse, Lauren. You sound like a little mouse. Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. 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 Annie? Can you sing tomorrow? Can you sing tomorrow to Annie? Can you sing tomorrow to Annie? Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, Lauren. What you got there? What a pretty leaf. Oh my. You gonna feed it to Annie?
You're sitting up so nice, Lauren.
You gonna? No, don't eat that, darling. No. Lauren, no. Feed it to Annie. Annie may have it. Look here. Look here. Here at your dolly. Huh? Look here at your dolly. Oh, you want your dolly? Look, it's Annie. It's Annie. Oh boy, Annie. Yay! Oh, go for the leaves. Okay. Okay. There you go.
We're gonna see how you can crawl, Lauren.
Can you crawl? Let's see. Let's go. Here, put Annie over here. Go get Annie. You go get Annie. Go get her. That's away. Collapse. You can go get Annie. Come on. You want to try crawling? There you go. Can you go? Can you move? Come on. Let me show you how. No? Not interested. Okay, darling. Where you going, Lauren?
Hey, Lauren. Wanna walk over here?
Lauren, look over here, Daddy. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, good
Yeah.
morning. Good morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gonna climb up on the couch? Are you gonna climb up there? Why don't you crawl over here to Daddy? Can you crawl over to Daddy? Can you crawl over and see your Daddy?
You're gonna be shy.
That's away. Come on. Come on, pretty girl.
Come on. You gonna crawl backwards? Huh?
Is your foot stuck under the couch? Where'd your
It
foot
did.
go? Where'd your foot go? Need some help? Need some help? Come here. Here. Oh, here. Let's turn around. Can you crawl? Can you show Daddy how you crawl? Can you go crawl
Okay.
for Daddy? Go see Daddy. Come on.
Hey,
Come
Lauren.
on. Come on over here. Come see Mommy. Come on, darling. That's away. That's away. That's away. Oh. Oh, that is where you can go. Hey, looky here. Easter Bunny brought you something. You see that basket over there? Lauren, can you see the basket? Move, Lucky, move. Looky here. You see the basket over there? Oh, you do. Can you go get it? Lucky, get out of there.
Happy Easter, Lauren.
Yeah, come on. Let's go see what the Easter Bunny brought you. You want to? Come here. Now you're more interested in the dogs. Come on, Lauren. Darling, come over here. Come on, dogs. Come on. Come on. Come over here and see what the Easter Bunny brought you. Come on.
Lady, come here.
Come on, darling. Come over here and see what the Easter Bunny brought you. Come over here and see what the Easter Bunny brought you. How about it? Come on. Come on.
Here, lady.
Come on over here. Looky here.
Here.
Lauren.
Careful now, careful.
Lauren, looky here.
What?
Lauren. Don't go get the dogs, you silly girl.
What about your Easter basket?
Lauren. Come here, baby. Lauren, look over here. Look here what the Easter Bunny brought you. Come on. Come on over here. Whoops. Come on over here. Looky here. Look at the basket. Look at the pretty basket. Can you come over
She
here?
does acrobatics, the camera was rolling.
Come on over here. Come on over here. Huh? Can you come over here and see what the Easter Bunny brought you? Crawl on over here to Mommy. Come on over here to Mommy. Come on. That's a way. Come on, baby. That's a way. That's a big girl. That's a big girl. Look over here and see what's in your Easter basket. Now you see it. Oh, now you see it. What's over here? What's over here? There. Looky there. Look at there, huh? Look at there. What is that? What's this? A little chickie? A little chickie? Is that a little chickie from the Easter Bunny? Hmm? And looky here. What else? A bunny rabbit. A little bunny rabbit that squeaks, huh? And some Easter eggs. Oh boy. Some nice Easter grass that you'll probably want to eat.
She likes probably
The best present of all. Look here, Lauren. 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 Annie came to see you. You don't care, huh? I knew you'd like the Easter grass best of all, Lauren.
I was still picking up last year's. Oh, here one.
Lauren, turn around. Turn around over here. Come here. Come look at Annie. Looky here. Annie! Looky here at Annie. Looky here. Oh, can you turn around? Can you turn around? Turn around this way. Come on, turn around. There you go. Come on. Lauren, look at your Annie doll. Looky here, Annie. Lauren, looky here. Lauren, look here. Oh, my little bunny. A little bunny. You like that? Where'd he go? Lauren, looky here. Boo. Is that fun? Is that fun?
The only thing is the stick that
Yeah,
I
I
worry
know.
about is Mommy's toy, really.
And look here at your little books. You got some pretty books. A little book about baby animals. You like that? You like that? So like the grass the best.
She's got her back towards the camera, too.
Why don't we turn you around here?
I have it all ready to go. Okay, these are dirty. That's her picnic.
I had to turn that thing off. Send me for a walk. Tomorrow's our last day. Yeah.
What to say about that?
I don't know. I'm not sure there's an RCA dealership downtown.
We're gonna get this stick right away from you right now.
Yep.